Hi everyone, welcome back for another video. My name is Max and I'm here to talk about crypto. In today's video there is so much news to talk about as usual, because as you know the market never sleeps, so we need to stay on top of it. If you did not subscribe yet to my channel Think Crypto Daily, I encourage you to subscribe right now to get the latest video that I'm posting, and in Twitter as well, where I just I'm posting a lot of things, content. So without further ado, let's start with the news of today's Bitcoin market health. So dropping like below 30k for the first time since early January. After starting the week at $35,870, it began to decline on Wednesday, reaching a low of $2,900 early on Friday morning before gradually rising and ending the week at $32,300. Overall, it's a loss of 10% over the past week. So just keep in mind, it's just like the week 4 of January, so it's just like more long report of what's going on. So as you can see, we kind of not top, but like top around like 40k, and now we just drop a little bit and see how it's play. So just the case for the bears. Bitcoin's NUPL, so it's mean net unrealized profit loss, is getting close to exceeding the green belief range and moving into the blue euphoria range. Previously, when NUPL has entered this range, this has signaled a global top as signaled by the red circle below in this graph. So what does it mean? It means so we may get like some sell pressure when we are in this range, because like people get euphoria, and that's when usually like price go parabolic and we can get some big sell. And as you can see in the past, they've been circled in a red like flag, where boom, 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 that was the top. So we're gonna see, but be careful guys, because market change all the time. Nothing going up forever. This is a bullish and should provide fuel for further upside once consolidation complete. So yeah, that's true, because we are in euphoria, but it's gonna drop up, consolidating in a little bit like on sideways, and then shoot it up again. So yeah, and you see like on those green circles and red ones. Altcoins feature if it's new all-time high of over $1,400. So it's been recently, like a few days ago. So if has hit a new all-time high after testing 1,400 last week and then dropping down to just over $1,000. Now at $1,440 and rising, it looks set to increase even further. So yeah, this resistance was the biggest one that we did not went through on the previous bull market. And we are at this level, guys, nowadays. So it's like a hard resistance to make through. We're gonna testing one, twice, maybe third times. But when we go above and consolidate with a few candle, it's gonna be exploding, guys. So I'm really excited for the future of ETH. Meanwhile, ETH had extremely high numbers of exchange withdrawal last week, with over 1 million ETH leaving exchanges as investors look to hold for the longer terms. Yeah, because they know that something is gonna happen. And when we broke like the all-time high, look just what's happened with Bitcoin. We struggle a little bit, wait a little bit, it's been like a bit patient, and then boom, we just double in price. So, and went through like 40K and then dropped a little bit and consolidation. So that's really important, but always keep in mind you have to do your own research and risk ratio management. It's really important. Don't put like all your eggs in the same basket. Weekly feature, number of BTC whales should pass previous all-time highs. So some entities holding at least 1,000 BTC has begun to rapidly increasing after passing its previous all-time high in late December. So we have seen like a creation of 185 new Bitcoin whales, an increase of 11% in January alone. So that's maybe more about big investor like companies, so maker sailor, for example. So you can see in this chart, entities with balance over 1K, it just went through the roof. So it's good news. It's mean a lot of things about like adoptions. Too many things. So this is by far the most rapid increase in whales ever since in the history of BTC. This indicates the large orders of acquiring more BTC, and the recent high numbers of OTC deals suggest that institutional investors are part of this cohort. The continued demand for BTC among large orders indicates ongoing bullish sentiments, and that's true because why it's like it's been increased a lot by whales. And when I say whales at that moment, nowadays it's just about institutional investor, because it is like big companies and they cannot just decide like in a day and say, right, we're gonna put like a lot of money right now in a day. Companies has to take times, analyze. They cannot do like in one day. So in my opinion, I think they just, some company wait the new all-time high just to be more secure that we get stabilized over there, and then boom, I mean, it's not there, but you get the point. Like when we cross like 20K, and they don't want it to be the first. They just wait that, for example, Maker Sailor, where he was the first one like to be like kind of all in it. So yeah. So that was the news about Glassnode. So once again, like if you want to subscribe to get more news like this content, I'm happy, and that's helped the channel. Okay, so next news. I mean, it's not next news, but it's it's following what we just read the previously. That it's the Bitcoin's number of new addresses. So you just can see it just keep increasing. From 2020 to 21, it just went parabolic. And as well for Ethereum, from January, like over a year, it just went going up and up. So it's really good for mainstream and adoption in general. And so it's been used. So it's a really good news. Next up, about like just a CoinGecko, just about the general market cap. So the dominance of BTC is like 62%. So it's been dropped because it used to be like around 70. If 15.6%, the Gwei is like 56. So that's good. The global chart, so the total market cap, a few weeks ago, in January, beginning of January, it used to be like over $1 trillion, guys. So we finally came back at those levels. Dropped a little bit, came back, and now we are just slightly below 1 trillion, but we're gonna come back really fast and soon. So yes. Next up, so it's just a matter of time, we don't have to be greedy, but we can just anticipate and see what the future and the potential of Bitcoin. And since this many years, we haven't been disappointed about it. And I think it just, in my opinion, but just matter of time to get 100k BTC, you know. And according to Plan B, if history is any guidance, Bitcoin continue its current trajectory, BTC could be 100k somewhere between April and September. So let's zoom in for you. So yeah, so you see we are the red one, and the dark blue were 2012 and 16, and the lighter blue where it was 2016 to 20. So there is some change. If history doesn't repeat, but you get the point. April, September, we may not get the top of the market, but at least we may see 100k for Bitcoin. So we're gonna see if it's play out. Next up, the potential of Ether greatly exceeds Bitcoin, and the community is beginning to understand the value of ETH. The protocol and just in general Ethereum is just massive. It's taking years to build. We learn about mistakes, but when you see about like DeFi, what everything get built on it, it's just amazing. I mean, for myself, like I see really big potential on Ethereum and its currency like Ether. And as well, it is a concurrent, but not like Tron or like Cardano, or it's more like they try to complement and to be friend of Ethereum. It's like about like Polkadot. So I think it's a good potential. It just begin. It's really early project. We are really early on. But there is some really big projects coming on in Polkadot, so I'm really bullish on it. It's gonna take times, but we're gonna see how it's play out. See, that's why it's always good to diversify your assets. And I think Polkadot it's one with, for example, Chainlink as well, where I see really good potential. Yeah, that's it. No more to say. So now there was some news like about in South Africa. So scams are driving South African authorities to regulate crypto tradings. South African regulators are seeking to exercise more control over cryptocurrency trading following the collapse of what was alleged to be the largest Ponzi schemes the country has ever seen. So yeah, be careful because scams are everywhere, and especially when it's bull market, you can see just they are even more everywhere, you know, like. So really be aware, have a look all the time where you which website you are, where you when you're logging in any website, just make sure you don't get scammed. Or for example, like people just telling you, yeah, send me 1 BTC and I'm gonna send you back 5. Don't fail on that, guys. That's a big scam. So just be aware and do your own research. It's really important. Next up, Ethereum realized cap spikes. So it has surged into new all-time highs this month, indicating that new money is rushing to accumulate ETH, especially with ETH 2.0 already launched on where it was in December 2020. I'm so bullish on Ethereum, guys, and I hope to. So just leave a comment down below in the comment section just to tell me what do you think about Ethereum, and leave a like to this video. So it has increased by nearly 50% in January so far to tag new all-time highs, about $70 billion according to Coin Metrics. Ethereum real asset cap has more than tripled since dropping below $25 billion during March 2020's Black Thursday crash. I don't know if you remember this Thursday, but was terrible. I mean, terrible, but on the other hand, it was a really, really good opportunity if you believe in cryptocurrency. So congrats to everyone who are still in this market. You can be proud of you. So yeah, on this chart you can see we just like keep increasing, and that's really just the protocol. The how can we say? Yeah, everything in Ethereum get used, for something, for one reason, and that chart doesn't lie. If you see it's going parabolic in some metrics, that means that something going on here, So yeah, that was the news about Ethereum. And now some news about Bitcoin, obviously, So Bitcoin billionaire set to run to California governor. So who is it? Who is it? So early Bitcoin investor and industry proponent 𝙈𝙐𝙎 has signaled a potential run for the position of California governor. This is huge. I mean, I like this guy. He's a really smart guy. The CEO of venture capital firm Social Capital. So the post linked to his new website with numbers of promise for the US state, including massive tax cut, an increase for teacher salaries, the end of student loans, and a handout for new birth. So yeah, it's a lot always, every day there is like some really interesting news in crypto. This market never sleep, and that's why I'm really passionate about that, and that's why this channel here, and that's why I created. So really subscribe to the channel, leave a like. It's really important. That it's free, doesn't cost you anything, but for me it's really important. And I hope you enjoy this content. As well, I always like posting a few things in Twitter, so I encourage you as well to just subscribe to Twitter, to Think Crypto Daily. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed this content, and talk to you soon, guys. Have a good one. Take care, guys. Bye bye.